Ever since I was little, I think I've always been kind of like passionate about business. I guess I didn't really know much about business, but as I said before, like I was making my own clothes for like my dolls, and I was just kind of like inventive, like creative, always like, you know, trying to make new toys from like old ones. And I guess like as I was like growing up, I was also really into fashion. So I even started making some of my own clothes, and selling like vintage clothes. And then really it was like in high school when I started taking business classes, and that kind of like opened up my eyes to all the different opportunities, specifically like entrepreneurship. And I realized that like what I've been doing like my whole life ever since I was little was kind of related to it. So it really was like when I started Miss Ingersoll's like incubator class that I truly like realized my passion for business and started enjoying it and wanting to learn more.
Awesome.
Amazing, I think. Just like, I feel like I changed so much as a person. Like coming in my freshman year, I was kind of like shy to get involved, but I feel like so much has changed over the years from like the day I started high school to like now. I just feel like my leadership skills have improved, and I definitely like found my passion. Coming into the school, I kind of didn't really know what I wanted to do. I was thinking more like medicine, something around that field, but I realized that this is my true passion. And it's actually a little interesting because it was the summer going into my sophomore year that I was diagnosed. So it was really hard. I was really scared to like start school, come to school the first day, and my parents were a little hesitant, as well as my doctors, but they're like, we're gonna try and like get you, because I had treatments prior to actually entering the first day, and I had like lost my hair and I looked very different, and I was like, oh my gosh, like what are my friends gonna think of me, especially I haven't seen them for so long. I came to school my first day, and I was kind of in shock because like not many people recognized me, so it was a little hard. But I spoke with like my counselor afterwards, and I guess with like teens especially, they need to tell them like what's actually going on because you don't want rumors starting. So my counselor was very helpful. She went to all my classes and explained that Michelle's receiving some treatments, which is why she looks different and won't be in school. So I went to school the first day, and then after I had to do treatments, I came back a couple weeks later, and it was much better experience for me. Everyone was very supportive. My sophomore year teachers were wonderful. I had to do like homeschooling for part of the year because I just couldn't attend my classes, and they were amazing, like just helping me through everything. I think it definitely changed my outlook. I feel like I've just gotten like more involved in things and kind of found more of like what my passion is. Specifically, like I'm also really passionate about philanthropy, and I feel like a successful business like combines philanthropic principles. So that's another reason that I'm so passionate about it. I've been doing a lot of work with the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. I've raised like $50,000 for them so far. So I've also I help out at Lurie Children's, and I'm kind of a mentor to like other kids that are fighting, because I think it's the best, or I think what's most inspiring is like seeing someone who's been through what you're going through and seeing like how far they've come and how they're still okay, like no matter what you're going through. And so I'd say for me, when I was going through my treatment, like speaking with people that survived it and have gone through the same thing and seeing them so successful is what, you know, made it better for me. And cool too when you can like connect with people on something that's very like traumatic and like awful, but you know, you still find a connection. Actually, this weekend on Saturday, I'm going to the DECA International Development Conference, and there I'm going to be competing in the entrepreneurship team decision making, and I'm going to be competing based on my business that I started last year in the incubator program. So far, I've placed first at regionals and state, so I'm looking to continue this into internationals.
Awesome.